Hey guys. So, work. Oh boy, John's gonna complain about work again? Yeah. I was this fucking close to just quitting today. So I get there and I have a fucking laundry list from my boss. Like, oh yeah, you need to get the garbage from all the sections. They're, A through F, A through E. And it's like, oh yeah, you have to get it from all of them. And then she's like, then it's all a note. So it's like, get garbage in areas A through E, and then you have to go get supplies. Make sure you do all the fucking bailing. So I'm down there bailing. She comes down, and I told her I was like, yeah, they're starting to cut tubes because apparently she did the tubes or something. There was like 8 boxes or something, and she did them. And then she tries to make it seem like she did so much. She's like, well, I did 2 bales of tubes. And I'm like, okay, and who's the one who caught them up in the first place? I didn't say that to her, but she's like, well, I did 2 bales of tubes. I'm like, okay, well, they're still cutting. I have all this shit that I need to try to catch up on. And Friday, when I come in, all this crap is going to be repiled down here, and then I'm going to have like 50 boxes of fucking tubes to do. So let me stay till 2:30 to get this shit done. She's like, no, you're not staying till 2:30. There's no need for you to stay till 2:30. You're leaving at 1. You're going to get this all done before you leave. Comes down later on, and then I only have a few garbages to get, but they're all up high because apparently my roommate is fucking afraid of heights. So she doesn't get the ones up top, which kind of makes me think, what did they do with those before I showed up? Because before I showed up, it was just my roommate and the housekeeper. So who was going up top to get the fucking garbages? Did they just sit there? Did they throw themselves out? But when she was, I'm when she came down and was, about, oh yeah, you're not going to stay till 2:30. You're leaving at 1 and blah blah blah. I was just, I'm trying to explain to her how things actually are down there, and she's like, this is why we don't get along because you just gripe and blah blah. And I was this fucking close to just saying fuck you, I quit. Now, she's been the she's been contracted by them for like 20 years, I think. And according to other people, it's like the first time I got there, or first or second around, because I was curious, but someone said that she's had employed about 100 people over the years. 100 people over what, 20 years? That's a lot of fucking people. Basically, people get there, they work for a couple months, and then they're all like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," because it's a shit fucking job. So I'm like, over almost 100 people in 20 fucking years. That's a little ridiculous. And that's with both the bailing stuff and the housekeeping. When I first got there, I was on the main bailer. So basically, when I got there, there was another guy, who's a black guy, and his Darnell, I think his name was. Um, he was there from like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock or whatever till 1, something like that. I would get there around 10 o'clock. I would go around, and it was way different back then. You know, this was back when I was doing 20 fucking bales a day in 5 hours rather than the fucking two, like 4 or 5 that I do now. But I would go around. There was mountains of fucking carpet, mountains of luchador, plastic. They brought plastic down in like this big metal container, uh, probably almost about the same size as my bed. It would just be overflowing with plastic, and they would just fucking bring it down, plop it down in front of the fucking baler, and we'd have to, we go ahead and bale it. Which honestly, compared to having to drag like 30 fucking boxes over, just I'd rather have it all right there in front of me. But I would get there around 10:30. I'd get everything picked up, the carpet, the luchador, the plastic. I'd go around to do all the garbage in the factory, and then I'd be down there within an hour, and then I'd help him out until he left at like 1. Then I was by myself, and then I had to go around and collect everything all over again. Um, I did that. We had Richard, who was on the other baler. We had Jose, who was doing the cutting. You know, he cut the tubes. My roommate was doing the housekeeping. There was another housekeeper. I forget her name. What? Stephanie, I think. I think her name was Stephanie. Can't remember. Um, but that's who it was. And then the second time around, this was the last time when I was only working like 3 days. Kind of like this time. Kind of like this time I was, well, kind of like this time, but last time it was, so it was me, Richard, Jose. Jose eventually left. She hired a guy named Sam, and Sam was basically supposed to help me. That's what he was hired for. That's what she trained him for. And then she just like takes him away. And then he's up there doing shit for her. And then when he comes down to help me, she comes riding down on the little fucking trikes that they have. And she's like, no, no, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to go up there and get the luchador that's in C. It's overflowing. He can do this. It's like, well, then what did you fucking hire him for? This is what you hired him for, to help me. And like her concept of overflowing. So we have the buggies. So if there was just like an empty buggy with like a little piece of luchador hanging over the side, she'd see that and like think it's fucking overflowing. And then you go up there and look at it, and there's just like this little strand, like maybe this long. They're like this long. And it's just draped over the side. I'm like, this isn't fucking overflowing. But yeah, she was like, yeah, you need to stop. He can do this. You need to go up there and collect that and blah blah blah. And then she would stay down there for like fucking 20 minutes just to make sure that he didn't come back down to help. And then she like fucking moved stuff around. And I'm like, can you just like leave? I didn't say that to her, but I'm thinking, can you just leave? I mean, just leave. Just stop it. Get some help. Um, we went through housekeepers like crazy when I was there. I mean, when I was there the second time, we went through a lot of housekeepers because no one wanted to stay. Um, Darnell quit not too long after I got there the first time. I think I got there in August or July or something. He quit in like October. Same things. Just, I remember the last day, it was like on a couple days before Halloween or something, but I remember he was like, take care of yourself. I'm like, oh, see you tomorrow. Oh, no, I didn't see him tomorrow because he quit. He just got tired of the same thing, got tired of the bullshit. Um, so, but yeah, I was just this fucking close to just quitting today, and as soon as she left, I just fucking punched the baler. I punched it right in the face. Um, I'm just tired of it. If my roommate has a complaint, she listens, and then she gets help for her. If the housekeeper has a complaint, she listens and gets help for her. If I have a complaint, I get told to stop griping. Well, I'm sorry that I'm doing two fucking balers, and half the shit down here that I have to do is unsafe because we're not allowed to use the tools that make it safer. And I'm sorry that I keep bringing up the fact that I want to stay past 1 o'clock when you have two people who are working there 5 days a week, 25 hours, and I barely get 15. Sorry to keep bringing that up. I'm sorry that I have shit that I need to pay for. It's like she wants to prioritize the bathrooms and the garbages, but they're not complaining about the bathroom and the garbages. They're complaining about how the areas I'm taking care of look like shit. At least when it was before I got there. I've been keeping her bosses off her fucking ass. And yet I can't work past 1 o'clock. Every time I ask you, like, no, no, you're not working past 1. You're gonna leave at 1. You'll get everything done before then. I left today. I had luchador I could have done. I left. There's 2 box cardboard piles about this that high. So no, I didn't get it all done. You know how I would have gotten it all done though? If I was able to stay past 1. Because those cardboard piles wouldn't have taken very long. They would have taken maybe 30 minutes each. So let's see, 1 o'clock, so 2 o'clock. And then those last 30 minutes I could have used to get the luchador in, which it wouldn't have taken 30 minutes. It would have taken like fucking 10. You just bring the luchador over, throw it all in. It doesn't take long. So it would have taken me an hour and 10 minutes. I would have been out by like 2 o'clock. But no, nope. I just get told stop griping. And then I was walking back up there, and I was seeing there's this guy. I don't even know his name, but he says hi to me all the time, and he's like, "How are you?" I'm like, "I want to die." I was like, I want to die. He's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah. I mean, I've got my legs are fucking ripped. My body is slowly breaking down. I try to tell Diane, my boss. I'm trying to tell her, and I just get told to stop griping. I've got shit down there that could be made easier if I could use that hand jack forklift thing, but I can't. They're not allowing me to get certified on it. It's 150 fucking degrees down there for me, and he's like, you're not able to use it." I'm like, "No." He's like, "That's not right." Funny how everyone I talk to says the same thing. It's like, you need more people down there, or that's not right. The woman who works in the cage where the supplies are, who was like, "Yeah, that job is the dirtiest and hottest job in the factory." And those aren't exactly words of comfort. Everyone seems to know this except for her. And then she wonders why everyone quits. So, but I was like this fucking close. I'm sitting there thinking, could I survive on just YouTube money? That's the point I'm at now, where I'm thinking, can I survive? Because my rent is only $250. Can I survive on YouTube money? And the conclusion was, no, I can't. Because the only views that I get on my fucking videos are the ones that are about Chris and Nick. And I'm not becoming a Chris and Nick channel, so there goes that idea. So I have no choice but to fucking stay at this fucking shitty job because I can't leave for another. At least at this job, like I've said, if I'm sick, I don't have to go in. If I'm there and I finish early, I can just go. Any other job is going to be 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, and I'm going to have no choice but to fucking stay. If my body is fucking breaking down and I'm fucking throwing up or shit like that, they're going to make me stay. It was like that when I was at Burger King. I'm fucking, hurling and everything. They're like, "Well, we're kind of short people right now, so you can take some time if you need to get, collect yourself, but we really need you right now because we're short staffed right now." Not, "Oh no, we completely understand." Yeah, no, it's, "Well, we're understaffed right now, so if you want to take like 5 minutes and go to the bathroom and get yourself together." "Oh yeah, I'm sure my vomiting and shit will just stop 5 minutes. I'm sure it'll be fine." So unfortunately, I have no choice but to stay at the shitty job. No choice. But anyways, enough griping. That's it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.